everybody, I'm back. Sorry it's been a few months. A lot has actually happened and I'm going to update you on that. Last time I talked to you was back in December and I had just gotten engaged and was just waiting for the final response from my insurance policy to, for my insurance company to tell me, yes, go ahead and have your surgery. Well, unfortunately, my doctor went on vacation. My doctor's office went on vacation, and they waited till after the 1st of January to actually submit the information, and that gave my insurance company time to change their policies for the year of 2011. And once they changed the policies for 2011, I was no longer eligible to have this surgery for about a year, which was super discouraging. I actually laid in bed and cried. I called the insurance company begging and pleading them, explaining the situation that I had been going through the majority of 2010 trying to get my surgery set up, but they didn't care. And that same day, my husband came home from work, which he's in the Army, to tell me that he was being deployed in a month and a half. So that day sucked a lot. We actually laid in bed for the rest of the day and did nothing, except listen to me cry. And poor Alex, he kept trying to tell me, it's going to be okay, you know, we'll figure something out, we're going to make this happen. But, so Alex deployed in March, and which was really, really devastating. And I actually have a blog about being new to the military as an Army wife, and I'll post that in the description below. So, so you can follow that. It actually describes the day that he left and leading up to that, and yeah, it's a tearjerker. So, but it's a good read. Anyways, Alex and I decided to go ahead and get married since he was deploying. So, here's my beautiful engagement ring and wedding bands that I absolutely love. And so we're married. I am now Mrs. Thompson, which is kind of bittersweet because he's gone. And yeah, we haven't gotten to do the whole honeymooner thing yet. So by the time he gets home, we will actually have been together or been apart longer than the time we've been together. Anyways, that's not what this vlog is about. But I kind of wanted to go over some reasons why I wanted to have this surgery. About 5 years ago, I started gaining this weight about 10 years ago. I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome, which actually a lot of overweight people have. If you don't know what it is, you can wiki it because that'll take too long to explain. But it literally attacks your feminine reproductive system and will basically stop your metabolism. It acts like a thyroid problem, but it's not. And it's very painful, and your monthly cycles are either irregular or non-existent. For me, they're non-existent. I do have them, but it's about once a year, so I consider that non-existent. Also, being a little more recent, being with a soldier is different. Even when we were dating, I would notice things like other wives that were fit and in shape and would go jogging with their husbands at night or working out with them once they got home or on the weekends. And I never did that. I would go to these battalion picnics or company flag football games or go watch the Army combatives with Alex and some of his buddies, and I felt like a giant fat slob, basically. I hated my body. I hated sitting next to Alex and knowing that all these men around me, they're required to be in shape. If you're not in shape in the Army, you can actually get kicked out of the Army. Like, that's how serious they are. I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. They have to roam around in deserts and inclement weather for hours and sometimes days on end. And I just thought, how can you be with a soldier who has to maintain himself eat healthy, exercise on a regular basis, whether or not he likes it, and Alex doesn't like it, but you can't put the damn soda down, or you won't get your fat ass off the couch and go for a 3-mile walk. And I'm not saying that's the way it is for everybody, but that is the way that it is for me. And I have this sense of things reflect on me, reflect on my husband that are part of me. And I hated meeting his chain of command. I hated meeting his NCO or his first sergeant or even the company commander, because I would think, oh my gosh, they're thinking right now, Thompson is married to the fattest woman on earth. Why? Why is he doing this? I couldn't stand to see my shadow next to his. It was just really bad. And he never made me feel that way. He has always told me that I'm beautiful and that he will love me no matter what. I mean, he married me fat. He fell in love with me when I was fat. So, you know, it wasn't that. It was just my own self-image. And, I mean, even right now, the way that I have my camera, I'm not showing anything except my shoulders and some of my chest. That's it. Because I'm not ready to show the world what I look like from here down. And I hope someday that I am. I really want to be able to say, this was my starting weight, this is my goal weight, here's a before picture, here's an after picture, and I'm really hoping to build up some self-esteem to get to that point. Alex and I found out that we were pregnant about 3 days after he deployed, which was really, really exciting. We weren't trying to get pregnant, but we weren't preventing it either. And about 6 weeks later, I miscarried, which was really painful. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, was to call him 6,000 miles away in tears to tell him that I lost his baby. And I know that it has to do with my weight. I know that it does. In fact, my doctor told me that. So that was really hard on the both of us. It's nothing like having to tell your husband who's away at war that you're no longer pregnant. Moving on from that. So I am on military insurance, which is TRICARE, and it was actually a really quick process. I already had all my tests done, so all my doctor's office did was submit it to TRICARE, and a week later I got the yes, that I can go ahead with the gastric bypass, and I can, my surgery is set for September 7th, so less than 30 days from now, and I will be 3 months post-op by the time my husband comes home. Like, I'm going to look so different. It's going to be mind-blowing. He's lost 20-some pounds, give or take a few, since he's been over there. So it's going to be quite the homecoming to see each other and what we look like. So I'm going to close this, but I am going to stay updated on a weekly basis, if not more than once or twice a week. And I just want to tell everybody to stay encouraged. Life gets us down, and life happens. Life sucks. Insurance can get in our way. Doctors can get in our way. Family, health, whatever. But stay encouraged to do it. This is changing our lives. We will live longer. We will have a better quality of life. We will be able to bear children, or if you already have kids, chase them around the yard without keeling over because you just can't keep up. And so on and so forth. We all have a million reasons as to why we're having this surgery. But subscribe to my channel, stay in touch with me, comment below, and I will comment back to you. Feel free to post a video comment. That would be awesome. And let's just support each other. It'll be awesome. If you are a military wife as well, let me know if your feelings are the same as mine, being with a soldier and being overweight. So there's no judging here in my channel. If there is, it gets deleted. That's it. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I look forward to talking to y'all more. Okay? Thanks.